The wait is finally over. Six Flags Magic Mountain has announced the West Coast Racers, which is the new for 2019 premier multi-launch dual coaster. This will go 55 miles per hour and will be known as the first multi-launch dueling coaster. And this is a Mobius loop coaster, which even though it looks like two different circuits, this is actually one long coaster. You do go through the circuits one time. It's very similar to Twisted Colossus, but also very similar to Full Throttle, all in the same park. So it looks like this is going to be a combination of those two coasters. Looking at our stats and inversions, we go 55 miles per hour. That is, of course, achieved at the second launch. You have a corkscrew. You have a 0G stall if you're on the white side of the train. If you're on the yellow side, you'll go into a giant corkscrew over the other train. And then we have two giant helixes and sort of a couple of airtime hills. So the ride experience is very short. However, I think their mindset was that you go through it twice, so you know it adds up. And I think the operations on this coaster should be fine. What's interesting is that if you're on the first train and you're waiting for the other train to unload, you will actually go through this pit stop, which will be an interactive tunnel thing, while waiting for the other train to unload and then reload. Speaking of unload and reload, I am worried that this coaster will suffer from some sort of downtime. I'm guessing that the pit stop thing is there because they learned of their mistake with Twisted Colossus, but I think that maybe the pit stop will just last as long as the operations do. We'll just have to wait and see more details for this pit stop thing. And I'm worried, again, that the operations will be somewhat slower because of the restraints. That leads us to our next category. I'm worried that the restraints on this ride are going to suck. That's because in the animation for this coaster, we have the premier comfort collars, and nobody likes these restraints. The worst are known for being on Tempesto, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and honestly, nobody likes these. They're really bad restraints, and I would much rather see the lap bar with the shin guard. And it's really too bad that we're seeing these restraints. Again, I could be wrong, and this could just be the animation that they showed, and I'm really praying that was, but it doesn't seem to be that way. So hopefully this will not be our actual restraint, and hopefully we're wrong, but it looks like that right now. The ride experience seems to be pretty intense, but also short but quick. Like I said, this is a short ride, but I'm sure it will add up. And as long as the experience is intense, which I'm sure it will be, this should be a fine ride. I think that this will appeal a little bit more to families and more people alike because, again, this top speed is only 55 miles per hour, so not too fast. I mean, not as fast as Max Force at Six Flags Great America. That's definitely meant to be for thrill seekers. And then the ride experience is a little bit more tame. I mean, you'll see that we have two giant helixes. You know, it's not exactly the first thing I think of from a thrill ride. So while this is definitely a thrill ride, I do think that this was built to appeal a little bit more to families, but I still think it's a fantastic 20th roller coaster. A lot of people are disappointed because I think people were expecting one of two things. They were expecting either, a motorcycle family launch coaster or just like a huge upscale roller coaster. And we kind of got something in between, and I actually kind of like that. So this is a small addition, but I think it's a good addition. That wraps up my thoughts on Max Force at Six Flags Magic Mountain, but I want to hear what you think. Post your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you liked the video, please sure to drop a like, and of course subscribe. My name is Coaster Cupcake, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye guys.